All right. Hello, everyone. My name is James Kennedy, and I'm not sure what I need to include here other than like what I included in my text document. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about setting up GitHub for those of you that have not set it up before or have some questions about it. I don't know. So here we have GitHub Desktop. I highly recommend using this particular fancy tool. You don't have to. You can actually use a lot of GitHub's functionality through NetBeans itself. There's a lot of repository version control that you can use directly in NetBeans, but I like to use the GitHub Desktop application for monitoring specific changes on specific dates, that sort of thing. And so after you sign up for a GitHub account, you're presented with your profile page. If you click here, this little plus sign, you can create a repository, import one, create an organization or a gist, to create a new repository. Just go there. Decide on your repository name, give it a description. I believe the GitHub is giving private accounts, private repositories to free accounts now. You used to have to pay for it. For the purposes of this class, it's probably easier to have a public account as opposed to a private account, so that the instructor doesn't need to be invited to every single individual's repository, and instead he can just view it by way of clicking on a link. And if you want to, you can have GitHub automatically initialize the repository with a README file. So let's create a repository name, a demo repo description for purposes of demonstration. And we're going to go ahead and not initialize this with a README so we can see what that looks like. All right, so then you're presented with this particular page where you can set up in desktop. So if you click that, this particular window will appear and you'll import let's just show you. You're presented with this. And basically you choose where on your local machine the repository files go. I have it set up to go on my D drive, which is my large hard drive that I use for files, as opposed to the one I use for operating system control and drivers and stuff. So that's where it will go. You can choose there, clone into the repository, and now all we need to do is push some changes to initialize it here on the site so we can look at it. And to do that, we're going to go to our local file, go to where the repositories are. See, these are all my repositories from various classes and whatnot before. You can go to demo repo, create a new text document called README text, open it, words. Save that and close it. Come over here. We see not only that there is a new file, but also that the contents of said file. Now, if we were to open this again, or let's commit it to the master branch and publish it. This pushes it up to GitHub's cloud, and now we can see that there are no current changes. Whereas if we were to come over here and open this again, type more words, save, come over here, we can see what was there is highlighted in white, and changes are highlighted in green, and there's no, that's more of a syntax thing. And we can go ahead and commit that and push it. Now it's important that the differences highlighted in this field are differences between your local file and your GitHub cloud file. So if we were to come over here and delete more words, save it, come back over here, red denotes that something was deleted. We can commit that and push it. Now if we come over here, back to your GitHub website, and refresh the page, we can see the contents of the repository. And as we create the programs and whatnot that we'll be working with this particular semester, more files and like Java files, controller files will be present here, and you can actually look at them and look at the changes and whatnot. This has just been kind of a basic introduction to GitHub. For those of you that need it, maybe you didn't know about GitHub Desktop, but yeah. Oh, also I live in Arizona and I have 4 cats and one big dog who is so good. Okay. I think that's it. See you.